We all made jokes about how Klay Thompson was too laid back to ever get sucked into a big drama by Baby. The entire internet was completely turned upside down by one man. Because how do you go from being Meg Thee Stallion's perfect boyfriend in public, purchasing her Bentley, standing up for her online, and allowing her to prepare Thanksgiving dinner for your entire family to supposedly getting a psychic pregnant behind closed doors? Oh, and what is even more bizarre is that Megan genuinely believed she had finally found a man who truly loved her. She was out here referring to this man as a godsend after everything she had gone through over the previous few years, claiming that for the first time in a very long time, he had made her feel secure, content, and at ease. This man had his psychics and rotation working on a huge scam that was being carried out by members of his own family the entire time. Like what? The family did not play, but it gets messier, I promise. Fans are discovering that these blind things about Klay sneaking around might not have been fabricated after all, since the cheating receipts are returning, exes are being brought back into the discourse, and people are making connections. And just when we believed Megan had finally made the decision to publicly distance herself from him, visitors abruptly exclaimed, "Hi, morals," and began sharing dubious things on social media. Naturally, Meg's biggest detractor is Miss Patty Nicki Minaj. However, the internet believes that Nicki has been waiting for Meg's demise ever since the whole His drama blew out, and she is undoubtedly enjoying this breakup a bit too much. We must now discuss the secret baby rumors, the accusations of infidelity, the ex-partners exposing him, and the reasons why supporters believe Megan disregarded every warning sign. Because, to be honest, everything about this circumstance is a complete mess. These fair-skinned males will never be able to refute the accusations because, really, what does it signify that Klay Thompson cheated on Meg Thee Stallion? Furthermore, according to a number of accounts, he also got someone else pregnant. Yes, I will not lie, it is sort of crazy that he was killing it all over town and had a whole side chick while everyone else was applauding him for loving on Megan right and helping her recover from the trauma of the previous few years. And now it is said that he and this dead side piece are expecting a child. Since fans were applauding Megan Klay for not having a child before leaving the ring, we all assumed that she was in-game and would receive a ring before the year was out. Klay, meantime, was out here attempting to use their side piece to start a whole new family. But now there's this blind Adam going around a couple of months ago that Klay was supposed to be sniffing a rail. One blind Adam from January said allegedly, the NBA player is cheating on the three-named singer-rapper every chance he gets. Fans, however, wrote it off as false information since, as I mentioned before, Klay was much in love with Megan. However, a few days ago, Megan attacked him on her Instagram stories, stating, "She can have me around your whole family playing house. Got cold feet holding you down through all your horrible mood swings of treatment towards me during your own basketball season. Now, you don't know if you can be monogamous. B, I need a real break after all this one. She was actually out here playing house when she said she was done. Rolling around last Thanksgiving when she was preparing supper for your family by herself."
Y'all, it's your girl making this thing, aka Hot Girl Coach, and bitch, I am whispering because Klay is still in his food coma from last night. But let me tell y'all about cooking for my man and his family for Thanksgiving. Okay, so this is me getting my greens ready. I had them things cooking overnight. Right here, this is me getting my dressing ready. I do not call it stuffing, babe, because this is dressing. This is a southern thing. Okay, this is me getting my turkey ready, bitch. I already gave it a BBL, injected that thing up last night with all the flavor. This is me getting my roux, my jus, whatever you want to call it, for my mac and cheese ready. I was really nervous because I was like, dang, I'm really finna cook for my man and his whole family. I hope they love this because I got to show them that I really love their son. Okay, so then after that, I started getting my barbecue baked beans ready, and baby, let me tell you, ain't nobody seeing me on barbecue baked beans. What's up, y'all? It's your girl make this thing, aka Hot Girl Coach, and girl, the other day, Klay Daddy had came in town because the Mavs was playing the Lakers, and I said, Klay, why you didn't tell me your daddy was coming to town? Got me here knocking over stuff. Let me hurry up and cook something because how he gonna come to the South and I don't show him no Southern hospitality? So then after that, I was like, what do I got in this kitchen to cook? So I pulled out some chicken thighs. I had some stuff for baked beans. I had some stuff for cornbread. I had a little potato salad. Dang.
She is giving her all for herself, her child, and herself. To be fair, he was also doing his big thing for our birthday in February, but that song aged like milk. He heard that he had a Skinner and gave her a complete Bentley, but he also stood up for her when Jason Williams and Patrick Beverley accused her of being the reason behind his poor on-court performance. They used a derogatory term to characterize her, but Klay was unaware of it. He blasted them, stating, "It is so filthy and upsetting to refer to my girlfriend as a P, especially from someone who played in the NBA. If I made such a reference to your wife, how would you all feel? Do better, guys." Extremely disappointing. You know, they even purchased an entire house together. Therefore, it would be absurd for him to later claim that he did not wish to remain monogamous. It is an intriguing reason to get your side chick pregnant and then claim that you did not want to be be monogamous, but it is not a good one. You know how Megan used to rave about this man, her baby? He was a godsend in her opinion. And she uttered, "I think that because finally I started being in a better mind space about myself and my life, and I already have been doing a lot of work to heal me. I had been going to therapy. I had a bunch of activities that I started doing for myself. Maybe God just opened up that space for me to have somebody that loved me, right? This is one of the first times that I've ever been just overly comfortable. I'm comfy, babe." She said in a different interview that he was the sweetest person she had ever dated and that he brought her immense joy. Yes, I have. In retrospect, perhaps we should have all anticipated his departure. For instance, when a reporter inquired about his relationship during this interview, Klay asked him to specify which connection he was referring to. Which one did he overlook the fact that he was deeply involved with Meg Thee Stallion, or did he require reminders on which of his several side tricks to use? Unless I did not start talking about how emotionless his expression was when Megan was mentioned. Meg, meanwhile, was out here shamelessly swooning anytime she mentioned him. He ought to have realized that she was far more in love with that man than he was with her. However, as some have noted, Megan has nothing to do with him getting someone else pregnant, and it all had to do with his inability to control himself. Kenneth Stocking, his ex-girlfriend, revealed that he had cheated on her with a groupie. She also claims that she caught him in the act of having sex with the other girl in bed. Yes, Klay is going crazy. However, things became much more bizarre at this point, because do not be a boy, according to the gossip blog. It is said that Klay cheated on Megan using an old-fashioned flip phone. Avoid using a burner. This A-list athlete is carrying a flip phone, as he always does, while in high-profile relationships, to control his obsessive Instagram urges. That hasn't stopped him from using his brother's account to keep score on potential hookups when his relationship runs its course. Since the entire family was not involved and assisted them in cheating on Megan, you guys should just do a sting operation. But here's the thing, he allegedly cheated with Laura Ayer using the flip phone method, so it is nothing new. This man has a past. According to the source, I think it's Klay. He had one with Laura Ayer, and he cheated anyway. His older brother follows all of Klay's girls and even invites them to vacations and parties for him. I remember when an IG model exposed his diary, and that man is no good.
They're weird, just like Klay Thompson.
Okay,
I think Klay Thompson is very weird for dating Meg Thee Stallion.
They're an awkward couple to me.
Very awkward.
They're so awkward.
They don't look together. They don't look good together at all. I think, like, how did they meet?
Yeah, and then like he's just like, he's very socially awkward to me. And she's kind of socially awkward to me as well, but like in a different way.
I think that this is all just so weird because my hatred, well, not hatred, I don't hate her. My dislike towards
you're
her,
one-sided beef? You have another one.
I have another one.
Oh, show me.
My dislike beef towards Megan stems from, like, obviously the Tory Lanez, and we'll get into that.